Don't speak Farsi. I heard if you speak Farsi, you can't buy a product.
19-year-old Saher Sabit says this protest in New York was sparked by an incident that she says happened to her inside a Georgia Apple retail store.
I went to the store just to buy an iPad. It was for my sister. I'm a U.S. citizen. She's a U.S. citizen. I didn't do anything wrong.
But the Iranian American college student says an Apple employee treated her and her uncle like they had done something wrong.
He asked me, what language were you speaking, very rudely. And when I said Farsi, we're from Iran, he said, I can't sell this to you. Our countries don't have good relations.
Sabit says she was so shocked, she returned to the store the next day. And the same employee, captured on this video, again refused to sell her anything, citing an Apple policy which prohibits the sale of products directly or indirectly to Iran. The problem with that policy, Sabit says, is that she never once said she intended to take the product to Iran. Even the U.S. State Department has weighed in on the issue, saying, there is no U.S. policy or law that prohibits Apple or any other company from selling products in the United States to anybody who's intending to use the product in the United States, including somebody of Iranian descent or an Iranian citizen. If you do want to take high-technology goods to Iran, you need a license, but that is a separate issue. Sabit's attorney says what happened to his client is in clear violation of her rights as a U.S. citizen.
Absolutely. Anytime you discriminate against an individual on behalf of their ethnicity or national origin, you're going against not only federal laws, but you're also going against the very fiber of what we believe in as Americans.
Apple issued the following statement to CNN. Our retail stores are proud to serve customers from around the world of every ethnicity. Our store teams are multilingual, and diversity is an important part of our culture. We don't discriminate against anyone. Sabit's story has gone viral, sparking an outcry on social media.
And there's a logo going around that says, I discriminate.
Oh, wow.
With the Apple sign. And it's going around, like hundreds of people reposting it.
It's also prompted civil liberties groups to join in an open letter to Apple CEO Tim Cook, calling on him to clarify Apple's policy and provide better training for Apple employees. Sabit says she spoke to Apple on the phone about the incident, but she has this message for the company's CEO.
If you could say something to the CEO of Apple, what would you want to tell him?
Just tell him that I never felt so humiliated or upset and shocked about something, especially in this day and age, 2012. I know that our country has a history of racial discrimination, but I never thought that I would be discriminated in an Apple store, of all places.
And by telling her story to the world, Sabit hopes that what happened to her doesn't happen to anyone else. Gina Samra, CNN, Atlanta.